today. Alan Weber is with us. Thank you very much, Alan.
Thank you. Thanks for introducing me.
Thank you very much. I'm very happy to be here today and to add my voice and to add my support to what to me is an important part of New Mexico's compassionate approach to dealing with our people who need medical help. And I'm even more happy to be here with my friend Governor Johnson, who is a longtime leader on this subject. And I'm also delighted that in the past people have said, "Oh, Alan, you're a Democratic Gary Johnson." And I take that as a huge compliment. So to be here today is really my great honor. As a businessman, I'm always looking for solutions that work to problems that matter, solutions that make sense, that actually help people. And we know that the medical cannabis program makes sense, helps people, and is something that all New Mexicans can be proud of and actually talk with great distinction about, that we have this program. I want to just add my voice to say that this program ought not to be harmed. It ought to be expanded. It helps people, and that's the bottom line. For me, the real focus of this program is patients who need help. And they're people, we've already met Joel just now, who started by saying, "Do I look like a medical cannabis user?" And the answer is yes, you do. Because you look like thousands of New Mexicans who need this medicine, rely on it, and depend on it to make their lives better. That's the bottom line of this program. It makes people's lives more livable and more healthy. It takes people who would otherwise be in pain or in suffering and gives them medical relief. I'm particularly struck by the number of veterans who need medical cannabis, and you use the number 40%. I think that's a really important reminder that we have servicemen and women coming home and they are dealing with post-traumatic stress. We call them heroes, and they are. And then when it comes to dealing with the medical needs they have, instead of supporting them, we make their lives more difficult under this new set of proposed rules. I think also an important thing we need to remember is that while we're in this room talking about the importance of medical cannabis, overwhelmingly New Mexicans support this program. We're not the only ones who believe this is the right thing to do. There is huge support across the state for doing this, for helping people through a program that provides medicine that alleviates suffering. The people who are opposed to it are in the minority. The people who support it are the vast majority of New Mexicans. And so because of that, I believe we should be making the medical cannabis program less burdensome, less hard to get access to, more available, and not more difficult. And these regulations are moving in the wrong direction. They are punitive. They are designed to take a program that's working and make it less available and less easy and more expensive. That makes no sense. That's moving in the wrong direction. In fact, I believe we ought to be expanding the program to include some conditions that currently aren't covered. For example, traumatic brain injury. That, to me, ought to be part of this program. So rather than limiting it, shrinking it, and making it punitive, let's look at people in New Mexico who need medicine and ought to be able to get it and afford it. Let's expand the supply to meet the demand. I just want to end by saying this. I think the goal of this gathering is to show support for a program that works and to articulate and advocate the need not for a program that is harder, but a program that is easier. Not for a program that's more expensive, but for a program that is more affordable for more people. That's what we ought to be doing in New Mexico. We ought to support and build a statewide program that helps our medical cannabis patients get what they need. And I'm very happy to be here to add my voice and my support for that kind of a future-looking program. Thank you.